Steve Odland is president and CEO of the Conference Board. Steve, it's great to have you back. What are consumers saying?
Yeah, Kelly, the Conference Board's Consumer Confidence Index was up just a hair. It's really flat, and it's been bouncing around sideways since 2022. People are really worried about inflation, but the Consumer Confidence Index is more impacted by jobs and their confidence that their jobs are safe. And so we're in a low fire, low hire environment. And so you don't see the big layoffs that we've seen in other cycles. And as a result of that, consumers are feeling pretty good. Their spending is pretty constant. Consumer debt levels are very high, which helps to fuel that. And so, you know, they're feeling okay, but not great. They're worried about food prices. They're worried about gas prices. And as we just heard, 6,000 items are impacted by oil in some fashion. So inflation is really the key thing. And so therefore, you've got the Fed pretty much stuck in neutral. And the Conference Board is predicting that there will be no movement in Fed rates for the balance of this year. And then you get to the CEOs, and the CEOs are really uncertain. They don't know what their input costs are going to be, oil, everything else, the inflation. They don't know what their borrowing rate's going to be, what's the interest rate. And so that disproportionately impacts the front end of any analysis, right? The early years. And so they're not investing. They're not firing. They're not hiring. They're just sort of stuck. And that's where we sit.
And yet this is remarkable. We've had a 72% increase in the price of oil. It's $4.18 a gallon. Admittedly, your survey was slightly before this. And what did we learn from your survey? The consumer confidence edged up by a half point to 92.8. Their perception of employment conditions improved slightly, which is often a leading indicator for the labor market. So that's a good sign. Perceptions of labor market and household income 6 months from now edged up. Who would have expected it? I guess it shows you that the oil and gasoline impact is not as significant as we all on paper would have thought it would be.
Well, it's coupled with, do I have a consistent, reliable stream of income through my job? And remember, you've got, a huge number of households in America that live paycheck to paycheck. So they're used to this. They adjust based on the paycheck. More gas going in the car, that's a little more out. You adjust other things. You eat hamburger instead of steak. Look, the issue is, as long as my job feels good, as long as I'm not getting laid off, I've got that stream, I can feed my family, I can get to work, people can get to school, they're not going to change their consumer confidence. If there's any hiccup in jobs, if you start to see any layoffs, then bar the door, because that will really drive it. Right. The key thing here, as we keep saying, is you've got to get the Strait of Hormuz open. Plain and simple. It doesn't really matter what goes on land. You've got to get the flow of shipping. That will then normalize over the course of many months. So it's going to take a while, even if there was an agreement today.
Let's finally go back to your point about CEO confidence. If hiring, as always, is the predominant factor here, give us some historical some historical context around the Conference Board's reading. How does CEO confidence right now compare with what's normal? And is it? I see there's a slight downtick, but is it enough to be worrisome?
Well, it's sitting in neutral. It's sitting right around 50-ish, which is between 0 and 100. It's neither good nor bad because they don't. What is it? Every day there's another agreement going on. So the good news is they're not firing. And this was a lesson that CEOs learned during COVID. They acted really quickly in COVID. There were millions of layoffs, and then they lost the talent, and they couldn't get it back. When they did, it cost them twice as much. So they said, okay, we're not doing that anymore. We're going to talent bank. We're not going to lay off. So that's where we sit. Yes, there are some layoffs. There's some costs. It's the normal stuff, though. And you're at relatively full employment. You got baby boomers retiring at a very high rate, so that's the supply levels coming down at the same time. So it's neutralized with that. So CEOs are just sitting here waiting to have some sort of normalcy in the global trade situation.